lot of people seem to think that once this fight has been won, that's kind of the end of it for the community. What's the next challenge going to be?
Well, I think this is a very important first step to have a resounding yes vote in this stupid postal survey. But once the postal survey is done, of course, the battle moves into Parliament, and we need to make sure that the opponents of marriage equality don't use all of the parliamentary delaying tactics available to them to try and delay or obfuscate. It is very important that we win the postal survey, and then it's very important that legislation is introduced and passed through our Parliament as quickly as possible. This can be done by Christmas.
Cool. One more question. What do you have to say to any undecided voters out there who still haven't posted their ballot?
This is just a really important opportunity to show that you support every Australian having the same rights, the same responsibilities. It's pretty easy. This voting yes doesn't take anything away from anybody's existing relationship, but it gives a whole lot to people who don't currently have the right to marry.
15,000 people gathered in Sydney's Belmore Park for one final rally before the end of the postal plebiscite for same-sex marriage. Broadway turned into a sea of rainbow as yes voters marched to Victoria Park. But it wasn't just the rally contingent who could be heard. The adjacent traffic on Broadway joined in the commotion, tooting horns and giving the crowd plenty of thumbs up. They both had one common message, that the fight wasn't over yet, with some 4 million people yet to vote. The boisterous crowd, filled with people of all ages and backgrounds, then gathered in Victoria Park, where speeches were given by several long-time LGBTIQ rights campaigners and music performances. The rally today was the first of many to be held in every capital city for the National Equality Weekend. The rallies come after a poll by YouGov 50 Acres showing the yes vote to be at 61%, compared to 35% for no. We got to speak to some of the attendees at the rally.
Yeah. We've been together for 31 years. It's about time we were able to get married, I guess.
Yeah, so what would being married mean to you and your family?
Well, to us personally, not a huge amount, because how much more married can you be than spending 31 years together? But to a whole lot of people out there, it's going to make a huge difference. When we were kids, it was pretty difficult. We didn't have much in the way of role models, and society wasn't strong for us. It's a lot stronger now, but if there were the right to marry, it would be a huge benefit to a whole lot of kids out there who are still suffering, who are still struggling, and still having trouble coming to terms with whatever their sexuality might be.
I just feel like you need as many people as you can behind the Yes campaign, so whatever I can do, I want to make sure that I'm behind the right side of the history, hopefully.
There's probably a few, but personally I like that Tony Abbott's daughter got quite actively involved in the campaign, which just shows the division that there is within families with conservative traditional views, that there are people with more modern progressive views who are in families that have more conservative views. So I thought that was really interesting that she came out basically directly opposite her father's views, and we all know what his views are.
I mean, it's not really going to affect anyone else other than the people that are going to be getting married, so just be nice, but yes.
And practically think about the people who are going to be affected most about it.
The LGBTQIA community is no stranger to a political debate. Many of the people here have been fighting for their rights since the 70s. As the debate comes to an end, one thing is clear. No matter what the result, no one's giving up anytime soon.